So if you're looking for the fastest way to become a millionaire or just even start making your first 10, 20, 30, 50K a month online, then this is the video for you because we're going to explain exactly the fastest way that you can undergo to build your OnlyFans agency. Now, in case you don't know me, my name is Ethan Bayliss. I run one of the leading OnlyFans management agencies based in the UK, and I've been doing this for over 4 years at this point. So you're coming straight to the source and you're getting very concise, value-packed knowledge here. So make sure you stick until the end of the video because this may just change your life. Now, let's get into it. So the introduction. The video explains how you can get started with OFM, which is OnlyFans management. And I'll run you through offer creation, bilateral value, risk and incentive appropriation, and how to actually set up an OFM agency that attracts high quality models, because that's the real key here. Your agency is only as good as the models that you have and the models that you serve. So the way that you can go about making more money with your OnlyFans agency is by signing higher quality, better models. So let's get into it. The best offer. When it comes to OFM agencies, the best offer is a subjective experience to the agency versus the model itself. So you need to keep this paradox in mind. So what is best for the model isn't going to be best for the agency. And what is best for the agency isn't going to be best for the model. That's in terms of the offer itself. This is because both us as the agency and both the model, we want high risk with we want high reward with low risk. That's what we both want. And it's impossible for us both to have that. So this is where the incentive appropriation is hyper important when building your OnlyFans agency to serve models. And we're going to go deep into risk and incentive appropriation, and we're going to go deep into exactly how you can go about doing that. So let's get started. Most OFM agencies, most agencies have this life cycle. They transition from a niche that's notoriously hard to get clients. So this may be a niche within a social media marketing agency, or you may come from a completely different space, but you're coming from a niche which was hard to attract clients. And that was the main issue, was getting clients. Now, once you're in the space, you notice the ergonomics of OnlyFans agency. You notice that, I sign models who are online who have a massive pain point, which their pain point is that they've exposed their body online and they're not making as much money as they hope to be making from exposing their body online. Really high pain point. You're selling to them. You are helping them with marketing and sales, and it's the easiest business to market and sell because OnlyFans, as we all know, is very easy money. You also come from, maybe you had issues when it is coming from product delivery. You'd have to ship products, you have to pay for the product. Zero product costs nothing to actually create the product, as it's just content. You can distribute it for free. OnlyFans is a free platform. You can just send it out. It's all virtual. And as well as that, the product that you're creating, you can sell it to thousands of people, the exact same product to thousands of people. Then you can make a new product, which is as simple as taking another picture and then sell it to the same people again. So it's very easy. You're building a community that you can just consistently create these free products and just send it out to them. So that's why OnlyFans agency ergonomics is the best business model to get started with. So once you notice this, you then do a few cold DMs or you run ads with an offer like below. We help manage OnlyFans models, the most common offer in the space. You then get some responses. It's ridiculously easy to sign OnlyFans models in the space because of the pain point. So even with an offer like this, you'll start getting responses. Once you have some responses and a few models signed, you then ask for content from the model. Then you get hit with either of the following. 1, sorry, I'm too busy at the moment. I'll send the content next week. 2, I'm in hospital at the moment. I can't send you content. Or 3, my dog died, so I'm taking some time off. You'll get hit with something like this. Then after weeks of chasing up the model for content, you end up giving up. And you then think, OnlyFans management doesn't work. Let me try a new business model again. I like to call this the OFM agency death cycle. Yes, this is a term that I coined up, but it's a death cycle that I'm noticing a lot of people. People, when they come to me, this is what they've talked through. They're either just getting started and they want to get started the right way, which is the best way to do this, or they come to me saying, I've signed some models and it hasn't really worked out for me. And it's because of this death cycle that they've been in. So this is the secret OFM model that I've developed that works, that allows our consulting students to scale their agency rapidly from 0 to 50K a month within 90 days. We actually have case studies that you can check out where we've done exactly that. So let's get into it. Now, before we cover a secret OFM model that you've never seen or heard of before, it's essential that we act as a talent scout because it allows us to sign clients that are going to be assets as opposed to liabilities for our agency. Assets versus liabilities. It's a common term that we've all heard, and the same can be applied for us as an OnlyFans agency owner. If you come from any other space, you may not be familiar with that term. So it's why it's important that you distinguish the clients that we're signing as an OnlyFans agency into these two categories. One, you have an asset, so they provide value to your agency by creating high quality content on time. So we get models who are assets, and then you have models who are liabilities. So they take away your agency's time and energy by not providing high quality content on time. You need to make sure the models you're working with are assets because there are models who will just suck your energy and your time and your motivation when it comes to growing this OnlyFans agency. And you want to get started by signing the right models. Now, as an agency, we want assets, not liabilities, which is where our method comes in hand. So imagine this. You reach out to a model who already has proof of concept. She has a small audience between 2,000 to 10,000 followers on a social media platform. Could be Twitter, could be Instagram, could be TikTok. She creates high quality content and is already making $5,000 a month on OnlyFans. So she has a small audience. She's creating content that's attracted that audience, and she's already making a little bit of money on OnlyFans. Now you reach out to her offering a free audit that can help her 3x her OnlyFans earnings. So here's an example of the audit itself. So this is an audit that we developed in my agency, which we handed out to OnlyFans models in terms of actually getting them interested for our agency. So when you offer this audit, saying this audit can 3x the earnings, obviously the model is going to say yes to the audit. Now, this audit highlights what she's doing well, i.e. posting content on Instagram frequently, posting lots of stories with call to actions, to subscribe to OnlyFans. The audit we go through, it highlights exactly what she's doing right. And it will make it clear, saying, okay, you're doing this, and this is why you're making this amount of money on OnlyFans. So it gives it a little bit more clarity into her situation. Then the audit makes a prediction about her current earnings based on what she's doing. So we'll look at what she's doing. Maybe she's posting on Instagram frequently. Say, look, you're doing this on Instagram, you're probably making around about $2,000, $3,000 a month. Then the audit highlights everything else she could be doing but isn't yet doing. So this could be dating app promotion, Reddit promotion, mass TikTok redistribution. The point is there's things that she isn't doing, and that's the reason why she's not making 50K a month with the OnlyFans account. Then what it does, it then gives a simple guide on how to get started with just one of the promotional methods she isn't doing. So let's say she isn't doing mass TikTok redistribution. We'll then send over a quick little PDF or document outlining exactly how she can get started in simple terms with mass TikTok redistribution. Or let's say she isn't doing Reddit promotion. We'll send over a document outlining exactly how she can get started with doing Reddit promotion. Then she acts on it. And she acts on it because she's a high quality model looking to grow. High quality models are motivated. They want to grow. So if you send over them a clear audit that outlines what she could be doing to make a little bit more money, and you then send over a simple step-by-step guide exactly how to get started with that particular platform to make more money, she'll get started with it. So she gets started with it, and then she sees an increase in earnings. Boom. She is then hooked. She knows you're knowledgeable, and she has instant trust as you've helped her make more money. That's how it works. If you help her make more money for free, just by giving free stuff over, then she's sure as hell going to want to work with your agency. There's zero reason why she wouldn't want to work with your agency at that point, because she knows that you're knowledgeable. The trust and rapport is there. And once you have trust and rapport, you will then close them. So she then reaches out to your agency as she knows you can help her. But here's the best part. The best part is that whole experience felt very personal to her. It felt like you've reached out her specifically. It felt like you handed out free assets to her to help just her. So it was a very personalized, targeted outreach approach. However, she is just one prospect in a system that delivers this upfront value at scale to hundreds of models a day. So you had this exact same conversation going on with hundreds of other models. And you do this through the outreach tracking script that we have, the value already set up. So everything is just being distributed at scale. So you then go from signing 1 to 2 low quality models a month to signing 1 or 2 high quality models a week. So you're signing anywhere from like 10K to 20K a month in a cumulative value from this exact method, purely because you've built a system that attracts high quality models. Now, this is the talent scouting method. So we go out into the market to scout potential high quality models. So I like to think of this in terms of a football scout or a sports scout. They go out, they make it a very targeted approach to selecting that particular client or the particular person they want to scout and outreach to. Makes it very personal. They then give them some free value and see if they act on it. Because if they act on it, we then know that they're going to be a high quality model because they're motivated. They've already shown that. Then they'll be hooked because they've acted on it and they'll already be qualified and are ready/keen to work with our agency. Exactly like that. So we're working as a scout and we're selecting just the highest quality models out in the market. Now, let's go into bilateral value. So we've covered exactly what most agencies are doing wrong in terms of the offer. We've covered the paradox between what we want as an agency and what the model wants. And we've covered the secret to actually signing these high quality models and getting started on the right foot, because the fastest way to build an OnlyFans agency is to get good quality models, because we've already covered that your agency is only as good as the models that you have. Now, here's bilateral value, so the fulfillment side of things. Now, there's 2 main points of value for an OnlyFans model when working with an agency. So we do a rev share. So rev share is an exchange of value, is essentially what it is. So the more value that we provide, the higher the rev share we ask from the model. So if you're providing virtually no value, then you're going to be asking for like a 5% rev share, nothing at all. And you don't want to be doing that, obviously. Whereas if you're asking for lots of value, then you're going to be asking anywhere, if you're providing lots of value, then you're going to be asking anywhere from a 50 to a 75% rev share. So here's how the value works. So we have 1, subscribers. So the amount of subscribers that you're able to bring the model as an agency, that's your value. So what assets do you have? So maybe you've got some social media channels that you're managing or running. Maybe you're working with some other models, or maybe you're really good at promoting the model on particular platforms. What assets or skills do you have as an agency that can get the model more subscribers into our account? That's one form of value. The second form of value is subscriber lifetime value. So the lifetime value of the subscribers after joining the model's OnlyFans account. So how much is the subscriber worth to the model for the duration of the subscription is really what we're asking for. Is the subscriber worth $5 or is the subscriber worth $10,000? Now, you can change the subscriber lifetime value by the community nurturing and the sales mechanisms that you have built into the OnlyFans account. If the model's not posting on a wall feed very much, she's not posting that many pay-per-view messages, or she hasn't really got a sexting set structure in place, then there are leaks in value from subscribers. And you want to plug in those holes, plug in those leaks, and you're going to increase the value of the subscriber. And that's the other form of value. So maybe she's got thousands of subscribers, but she's making virtually zero money from her subscribers. And by increasing the value of that, of her subscribers, you're going to bring a lot of value to her as an agency. So here's a simple graph to show that, or flowchart. So increase in subscribers and increase in subscriber lifetime value. They're the 2 bits of value that you're offering as an agency. Very simple. Now, I want to go into incentive and risk appropriation. Okay, so when signing models, we want to make sure that we sign them to our agency. We want to make sure that they're eager to come on. Now, to do this, we need to manage that paradox that we are talking about earlier between what is best for us and what is best for the model. So offers that are best for the model are easy to sell, but are hard to deliver. Offers that are best for you are easy to deliver, but hard to sell. So that's essentially talking about the less things that you provide as an agency, the less she's going to want it. If you don't really provide that much, if your offer is not really that valuable, you're saying, "No, we're going to do a bit of promotion on Reddit," that's not very valuable to her. And it's going to be very hard for you to sell because she's not really going to want to work with you. She's not going to give 50% rev share for you just doing that. However, if you're helping her manage her subscribers, you're installing chatters into her account, you're helping her promote on 4 different platforms, you're adding AI to supplement her content, if you're doing all this, then it's going to be harder for you to fulfill, but it's going to be easier for you to sell because the model's going to be more keen to work with you because you're doing so much more value. So we balance this by creating the powerful offers, what we call it. And the powerful offers are hard to deliver on, and then using pre-built systems to ensure delivery on these offers. So our offer is ridiculously powerful. It covers absolutely everything. And the way we go about ensuring that, the fulfillment side, is that we have these pre-built systems to deliver upon that offer. So if you're going into the market and you're creating a really powerful offer and you don't have these systems already in place, you don't have these infrastructure, you don't have experience, then it's going to be very hard and you're going to not be able to give these insane guarantees. So if you're starting from scratch, you won't know what you need to deliver the best results. But by leveraging our infrastructures that our agency has developed over the past 4 years, you will have assurance that you can go into the market with these ridiculous offers, these ridiculous guarantees saying, look, if we don't get you up to 10K a month within 30 days, then we won't take a penny. You can go into the market offering that because you can rest assured that you have these systems to deliver that value that you're promising. And it comes from these systems being developed over a long period of time. So that's why it's easier to sell. So we have easy to sell and hard to fulfill, but we already have these infrastructures and systems to fulfill in place. So it no longer becomes hard to fulfill, and it's just easy to sell and easy to fulfill. All right. So I hope this video was of value to you guys, those of you wanting to get started with making money online. If you want to become a millionaire, then this is the easiest way to do it online right now, is to get started with signing high quality OnlyFans models and to get started with installing high quality systems to deliver upon these crazy guarantees to these high quality models. And just doing that is going to allow you to scale your agency to new heights, and it's going to allow you to unlock that financial freedom, location, and time freedom that you're looking for. And the only way to do that is by having systems in place that allow you to make money by doing exactly what we talked about in this video. So if it was of value to you, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, comment down below any questions you may have, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.